social media, we all know, is good and bad at the same time, and I've actually stayed away from most of the controversies if you look at it, and I've never been linked up unnecessarily. I mean, it's not been there. But lately, this whole controversy that came up, it was just, I've never hit back on a troll in the last 6 years of me being an actor. This was the first time, and that also happened because I kind of woke up to that message, and it was one of those days where just a day before I was at a book launch, and it was about powerful women, and the media was asking questions about what do you think about women equality, do you think MeToo has really helped, and you're out there trying to say that we're going to make it happen and it's great, it's all good and women are great, and the next day you wake up to this, and there was just this flutter of thoughts in my head where I thought, what are we talking for? If I can't reply to this, I don't have the right to go and talk in interviews. I'm not going to, because just a week before that I'd done like a India Today conclave.
Yeah.
So all those thoughts just started rushing through my head, and I was like, I need to give it back. And main batati hu, it was that. So it wasn't Rakul the actor who replied, it was Rakul the girl who replied.
Right.
So a lot of people spoke about my choice of words, to which I had to say that, I agree I could have framed it better, but then I would have been politically correct and I wouldn't have been me, the real me, And my question to them is that if you're walking on a street and someone teases you or hits on your family, are you going to say, please don't do this, main aapke samne haath? No, you're going to just react. And my first instinct was that, that I was just trying to give a taste of his own medicine.
Yeah. It was self-survival in some way. Right?
Forget about the self-survival. I got disgusted at the thought. I thought that, people like this who can openly on social media write something like this, and that also to a celebrity. Imagine they must be boasting with their friends, I've written this. So these are the kind of people who turn out to be rapists tomorrow, or sexually assault women,
predators,
and predators. Because will you and me ever write something or think something which is so disgusting? We won't, right? So there has to be something really mentally wrong with that person to do that. And apparently Twitter told me later that account he's shut his account down. So at least that saves the trouble to so many more girls, at least 2 girls, 3 girls. So my work's done. At least someone,
that's a good thing. That's always a good thing.
Yeah.
I would say give it a call spade a spade.
Yeah, if we can't, I think as we all say, every girl needs to stand up for herself. But then as celebrity, you're told don't talk. Or as a girl, don't talk because you need to be politically correct. But then isn't that being incorrect?
Yeah.
Because outside in papers, I'm giving quotes that are a girl power and, women should talk, and I can't save my own self. Yes, Dev is releasing on Feb 14, Tamil movie, and I was actually quite surprised in Dubai that there are a lot of Tamilians, Our driver was, and then he was mentioning about the film, and then they screen a lot of films.
It's coming
So
out.
yes,
It's
so
on
now
the list.
Feb 14th is that. I'm excited about that. Then there's NGK, which Surya Sir, which is in April, which is also a Tamil film. Then May has De De Pyar De with Ajay Devgan. Then I've got Marjava with Siddharth coming out in October,
Siddharth Malhotra,
yes,
okay.
which I'm shooting for right now. No, it's like how we speak Hindi, English. I switch from another language to another. I've learned Telugu now. I speak Telugu as fluently as I speak Punjabi.
Really?
Which is really surprising.
That's very impressive.
Tamil, I understand. I don't speak as well, but I manage my lines because obviously I'm relatively newer in Tamil than in Telugu, Yeah, I think you can absolutely, I think where there's a desire to do something, you can. A lot of people ask me if language is a barrier, and I don't feel that any form of art is a barrier. Language can ever be a barrier for any form of art. I just love being in front of the camera. No, but I don't think so. If you look at it, if you look at it holistically, there are so many actors who've done extremely well coming from the North. In fact, on the contrary, I'd like to say that the South industry is very welcoming, especially for North Indian girls. If you look at a Kajal or a Tamanna or so many of them, and vice versa. Sridevi ji was from the South who made it to one of the biggest superstars, and Tabu ma'am, and so many of them. So I think industry doesn't really function that way. What really matters is how passionate towards your work you are, how dedicated you are. And one thing I'd like to say that in the South, they really appreciate hard work. I think people really recognize if you're ready to work hard, and then they appreciate, because I was welcomed with open arms, and I still say that I think that's the reason I feel at home in Telugu. A lot of people do.
They do. When
They
you speak
think
the
I'm a
languages.
Punjabi who was born in Hyderabad.
Oh, and
and I'm
therefore
like,
speaks it
no,
so well.
I am an army kid, and I've been all over the place, all over the country. But yeah. You know, I've spoken enough on MeToo. I did speak earlier on when it happened, and I can only talk from my experience. You know, I'm not denying that it exists or it doesn't exist, but for me, it's been really good. Now, having said that, I know that it's very difficult to come out, and my heart absolutely goes out to people who have shown the courage to come out and take names. And it's not easy to do that, because you know that you're going to not, everyone's going to try and push you down. But I have been very lucky. I'd say that I did not face it. And also somewhere I believe that I was also the kind of person, maybe whether call it my army upbringing or call it whatever, where I didn't give too much importance to me not getting it. It wasn't a do or die for me. So the way I wasn't desperate, and I feel, and it's not about our industry, let's not defame the industry. It's good people or bad people, and it is an opportunist world. Anywhere somebody sees that they can make use of it, or they can fayda utha sakte hai, so they will try and do it. Isn't it? Like even in villages you go, anywhere, like a person, a trader, it's a power play. It's a trader, a farmer, they'll all try to make, everybody is here for survival. So it's how much your desperation comes across is how people are going to try and, put you down and kind of sexually assault you. But I'm glad that this movement happened, and it's hopefully going to turn out into a safer place for women. And I just hope that it doesn't dilute.